What's up, party people? My name is Leda, and thank you. Welcome to my channel. So if you haven't already, like, subscribe, turn on that notification bell so you know when the next video is coming out. If you have already, thank you. Thank you so much. I really don't have the words I don't have the words right now, obviously, to thank you enough for it. But let's go ahead, let's move on to today's topic, and today's topic is motivation. So, you guys, if you've tuned into my last week's video, we talked about fitness and how to jump off your fitness plan and how to really dive into your fitness goals. Well, it's only fitting to make a follow-up video on motivation. How do you keep going towards those goals, especially we're in a pretty tough time of year right now. Let's think, right now it's July, so it's summer. People have a lot of social events that they're going to, a lot of traveling that they're doing. And then right after summer hits school, and that is an insane amount of restrictions and like just a lot of stuff going on, a whole different schedule. And shortly right after school, we have holidays. The holidays pop up. And there's another set of social events and a lot of other things going on. So yes, it is a little bit of a tough time of year. So we have to find tips and tricks on how to stay motivated, how to stay inspired, how to keep going. So I want to go ahead and share my little tricks on how I do that. And we're going to start with, why did you start? Think about it. Why did you start going to the gym? Why did you start working out? Why did you start running? What's the reason that started you? Is it because you're trying to do it for your kids? Because you want to live longer for them? You want to be stronger for them? You want to show them that they can do anything? Is that the reason why? Is it because you're completely fed up with the way you're feeling right now because you're so bogged down with life that you're over it and you're trying to break through? Is that the reason? Or is it number 3, which isn't my favorite, but have you found someone attractive and you're trying to catch their attention? So therefore you're showing up to these, to the gym or to events, and you're just trying to catch their attention. Which, if you want to start off that way, then that's okay. But I'll be completely honest, that one's not going to stick very much. Because you need to find it for you. And even with you doing it for your kids, in turn, you have to do it for you as well, because you want to be better for them. So that third one is not my favorite. And again, I'm gonna be real with you guys. Because why? Because this is the real. And I'm not trying to be popular, I'm trying to be real. So yes, I might say some opinions that are not popular. And guess what? I don't care. It is what it is. So unfortunately, yeah, that third reason is not my favorite, and I don't like it, and I don't think it's going to stick. Why? Because you're not doing it for you. You're doing it for someone else. So what happens when that someone else goes? Does the motivation and inspiration go as well? Then what's the point? It's never going to stick. If that someone stays, and let's say happily ever after, you get married, great. Absolutely beautiful. But if that someone loses their inspiration to go to the gym or loses themselves and no longer wants to stay active, what are you going to do? You have to do it for you. You can't do it for someone else. So let's start there. Remember why you're starting this. Remember why you've decided to take this leap of faith, become active, become healthy, become better. You. Why? And make that a focal point. Okay? That's going to be your number one motivation, because you don't want to go back there. Remember, you're fed up. So why would you want to go back? You don't. So what I like to do, and it may sound silly, but I have Post-it notes of where I'm trying to go and where I'm never going to go back again. Like that 200 pounds, never again. Because I'm never going to do that. Like that's it. It's not an option. No. But where I'm trying to go is, hey, pushing my son through a 5K without stopping. I'll let you guys know now. I don't do that. I'm close to it, but I'm not completely there yet. So it's still a goal. And I like that goal because it includes my son. But it also includes, it's for me. So think of your goal. Think of the reason why you're doing it. Remember in my last video, if you've seen it, my other goal is if something happens, an emergency happens, I need to be able to carry that child and run with them as far as possible. And the fact that I'm able to pick him up, and he's almost 100 pounds, I'm able to pick him up pretty easily right now, that fills my heart. That makes me so excited. Because I know that that's another step closer to knocking down that fear of me not being able to run with him. That's just another step closer. So think about why you're starting. Why are you doing all this? And make that a focal point for yourself. Make sticky notes about it. Make a vision board about it. But make sure it's in your face every day. You know, if you're a planner girl, put it in your planner every day. I will do this. For me, it's I will run with my son. You know, I will be strong. How fitting. But make it a focal point. Okay? And so what if you gotta have sticky notes all around your house? Who cares? As long as it keeps you motivated, who cares? So, that's one tip. Another one is check out your environment. Check out what's around you, what's on your social medias, and let's filter. Let's filter things out that are not supporting you or not suiting you. Okay? So all that junk food, nobody needs it. You don't need it. Your family don't need it. Your kids don't need it. Get out of it. Get rid of it. Clean it all out. If you want to have a weekend where all you eat is junk food because you don't want to waste the money, then do it and then start your plan. You know, I know people who do that. I did that before, so I'm not going to be a hypocrite that way. That's what I did. I didn't want to lose money, so I spent the weekend eating the junk food and then I never bought it again. But, you know, filter out that junk food, clean out all just yuck. And that doesn't mean just your kitchen. That means in your social medias as well. All the negativity, all the junk, clean it out. You don't need it. Now, what you do need, find some people that inspire you. Okay? Find some people that are where you're trying to be and that are still bettering themselves. So, you guys, I'm a runner. I'm not a CrossFitter. However, my Instagram account, if you guys want to see it, I'll show you. I follow a lot of CrossFitters. Why? Because they are unbelievably strong. They are unbelievably just beautiful people inside and out. And these women that I follow are women who, like, they're not just CrossFitters, but they're doing good things for the world. You know, they're putting out good messages to the world as well. So they're becoming good role models. So why can't I use them as mine? So what if I'm 32 and need a role model? Why not? That's why they're putting out the content that they're putting out is to help inspire us. That's why I put out the content I put out so I can inspire you. Okay? So take a look at your social medias, especially if you're on it quite a bit, which most of us are. Let's be honest. We're all on these social medias. So fill it with inspirational things. Fill it with inspirational quotes. Fill it with people who inspire you. people who you look at and you're like, man, I can't wait to be there. Not, hey, I wish I was them. No, I can't wait to get there. I can't wait to, oh, they're squatting their body weight. I can't wait to do that myself. So every time you see it, it lights that fire, it puts gas on that fire for you. Okay, that's why you follow people who are inspirational to you and who do the things that you can't wait to do. And then another thing, my third tip would be look at the way you speak about certain things and keep that into consideration. Meaning, okay, right when I was talking about those inspirational role models, you say, I can't wait to. You can't say, don't say, it's nice for them. No, because what does that do for you? Nothing. So turn it around and say, I can't wait to. And therefore, it brings power to it. It brings hope. It brings ambition. But most of all, it brings that gas, so that lights that fire. So watch on how you speak about things. Okay, let's turn around to ourselves. Okay, we may not be where we want to be right now, and that's okay. That's definitely okay. But don't put down the body you have right now. You have to love it. And say, it's going to sound silly, but again, you're by yourself, you're in your room, so what? You don't have to do it in front of 50,000 people. But be grateful for what you have right now. Be grateful for the body you have right now, and then put in an I can't wait to. It may sound silly, but that's one thing I love to do, and say, okay, body, I love what you're doing for me right now. I love the fact that I breathe every morning. I love the fact that I can see every day. I love the fact that I can laugh with my son. I love the fact that I was able to run, 3 miles this morning. I love the fact that I am strong enough to bring my groceries in from my car. Simple things. Even if you have to bring it down to, I love the fact that I was able to open my eyes this morning and take my first breath of the day. That's okay. You can start there. Why not? It's a start. But you have to be thankful for your body that you have now, and then say, I can't wait to. So, yeah, I'm grateful for the fact that I was able to open my eyes this morning. I'm grateful for the fact that I'm able to speak with you guys today. But I can't wait to run with my son the full half marathon. One day. I'm nowhere near it now, but it's okay. I can't wait to do it. I can't wait to, see you guys in person and give you guys a hug. I'm a hugger. I'll put that out there. I hug everybody. I'm a hugger. So if you do meet me, I'm a hugger. But that's something I can't wait to do. I love my body today. I feel strong today. But I can't wait to feel stronger tomorrow. So think about the way that the verbiage you use around certain situations, and keep it positive. Keep it ambitious, keep it positive, keep it motivating. Okay? As long as you are conscious of that, and keeping your environment clean, and making sure that you have control of everything, or you have your plan put together, your motivation and that spark is and that spark's going to turn into a bonfire, and you are going to be unstoppable. Keep it all together. You got this. No worries. But there comes a time, I'll be honest, there comes a time where it gets really hard to try to stay motivated, and you have your environment clean, and you can't read enough motivational quotes, and you can't listen to enough Instagram stories of the motivational, inspirational role models that you've now instilled into your life. I understand. But that's why you reach out to, and this may be a little scary, but reach out to someone that you see is accomplishing their goals of any kind. And let them know that you're having a hard time with yours. And let them spark your fire. Sometimes you have to borrow the belief of someone else to put fuel on your fire. And it's okay. It's okay to do that. Sometimes you need to. You know how many times, like I'll be honest, you know how many times that I've gone to my virtual coach, or I tag her and stuff, or I just talk to her and I'm like, listen, I'm having a tough time. And for some reason, the way she speaks to me or something she says, it just lights that fire and I'm off again. It is. Sometimes your flame will get dull. And it's okay, but that's where you reach out to those who inspire you the most to reignite that flame. And you go back to looking at, the reason why you started, to reignite that flame. So, you guys, motivation is a tough one. And staying motivated can be tough. But those are just some tricks that I use to keep myself going and keep myself focused on what is most important. So again, if you guys have any questions, comments, listen below. If you guys need some motivation or you want me to speak to you and get that gas on the fire, borrow my gas. I have so much. Come on. I have so much to give. Let me know. Send me a message. Write a comment below. If you're needing a little extra, you're needing some extra fuel to that fire, I've got you. No worries. It's something I love to do as well. So, again, you guys are amazing. Thank you very much for tuning in. And always remember, love you. Stay weird. Bye-bye.